Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Always ready, Matt Cardona.
Matthew Raywald, if there's anybody who should be challenging for the Digital Media Championship here in Impact Wrestling, it's the original Internet Champion himself, Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona pioneered the use of the internet, the World Wide Web in the professional wrestling world. If there's any title that was tailor-made for someone like this, it is the Digital Media Championship. You got that right.
Cardona's been pursuing championship goals ever since Hard to Kill.
About to make her way to the ring. She is the Digital Media Champion. This is Jordynne Grace.
The issue for Matt Cardona is that he has to go through arguably the strongest wrestler that Impact has to offer, the reigning champion, Jordynne Grace. How do you see this matchup going?
You know what? Normally, I got a good answer for that question, but this is such a unique scenario. This is what I love about Impact Wrestling. We have matchups like this that you won't see anywhere else. In fact, I'm gonna put this out there. I know for a fact this is Matt Cardona's first ever singles intergender matchup in his entire career, his entire life. So this is new for Matt Cardona as well.
Pretty storied career spanning about 2 decades, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
But we understand what this is about for Matt Cardona. A lot of frustration following his loss in a triple threat match at the Hard to Kill pay-per-view for the Impact World title. Lost to the reigning champion, Moose and W. Morrissey that night. You can sense Cardona, he's not playing around here anymore in 2022, but he went after Jordynne Grace recently on an episode of BTI after a successful defense by Grace. But some good sportsmanship here, at least to start things off.
Seems like it. We talked about it before. I mean, Matt Cardona, how about YouTube, Twitter? These things that are so synonymous with not only wrestling, but our daily lives as human beings. These are things that Matt Cardona really specialized in a time before they were synonymous with everything we do.
So many professional wrestlers and personalities within the pro wrestling world take for granted the use of social media, digital media. This man pioneered, so it's extraordinarily fitting to see Cardona do this, but Jordynne Grace, she knows all that, and I talked to her earlier, she's like, I don't care. I'm the champion. I won this fair and square, bound for glory back in October. I'm going to defend it. I don't care who it's against.
And tonight, that is Matt Cardona, Mr. Always Ready.
To your point about this being his first intergender match, there's some trepidation on the face of Cardona.
Yeah, I've talked to Matt Cardona about this before. Just in general, he feels he never, he's an old school guy in a lot of ways like that. He never wants to hurt anybody, especially a woman. Perhaps he feels trepidatious about it. But if there's anybody who can take it and dish it back, it's Jordynne Grace.
I was going to say, Jordynne Grace has had a number of intergender matches throughout her fantastic career in professional wrestling, so this doesn't scare her. I don't know if she even takes offense to any of this, and frankly, all she's giving up is height, really, in this match. Here's the cover. Jordynne Grace trying to put away the challenger. Look at the movement here of Grace.
Athleticism as well as strength from Grace. And, ooh.
Both competitors meeting center of the ring. Jordynne Grace running into Cardona.
Matt Cardona, a lot of size and strength on his end as well, though.
Now Jordynne Grace able to take Cardona off his feet.
There you go.
Nicely done by the powerhouse.
Big muscles and big brain. Smart moves there from Grace.
Oh, look at this, Jordynne Grace. Look at the flexibility, the athleticism of Jordynne Grace. Now the cover to retain the championship and a kick out. In fact, Jordynne Grace, she has defended the Digital Media Championship across multiple promotions at this point, spreading what Impact Wrestling is all about.
I love that. Shows the willingness to defend anywhere, anytime. Doesn't just have to be in an Impact Wrestling ring.
Back elbow right on the cheek. Oh, and Jordynne Grace got caught. Now Cardona, he went for a neck breaker. Grace held on. Oh, one of the Vader bomb. Nobody home.
Both superstars scouting each other out, and now it's... Oh, good God.
And again, I don't know, Raywald, if Cardona intended to be that close to the turnbuckle.
Hey, you know what? That's part of this business. You got to have the wherewithal. You got to know where you are in the ring. And Matt, you know what? I understand where you're coming from, man, but this is Jordynne Grace. Step on the gas, man. She knows what she signed up for.
I think this is a positioning thing, and that obviously you're not intending to hit that part of the ring. And now hits the suplex center of the ring, and you can see a little bit more composure here across Matt Cardona's face.
I've never really seen Matt Cardona second guess himself this much. He's got to keep his head in the game if he wants that championship gold.
Well, you talk about what's going on in his head. Hasn't that dominated so much of his career in professional wrestling? The outside world doubting him, but you and I both know that Cardona's never doubted himself.
Oh, no, absolutely not. He has all the self-confidence in the world, but he's got to maintain that here in this match, even in this strange situation. Like I said, a totally unique scenario for Matt Cardona.
The fans here in Fort Lauderdale showing their support for the digital media champion, Jordynne Grace. Cardona's got to remember what it's all about. He promised himself he was going to win championship gold here in 2022. Couldn't capture the Impact World title. That was his dream, to be a world champion. Now it's going after a title tonight here against Jordynne Grace. Oh!
Jordynne Grace saw that one coming. Matt Cardona keeps going for that elbow.
And the frustration maybe starting to mount for Cardona. Grace nearly had him. Oh, and a big clothesline by Cardona.
And the trepidation's coming back into play. Jump on the cover, Matt. This is a championship professional wrestling match at the end of the day. I know this feels strange. Trust me, I get it. He talks about wanting to win championship gold. You got to be able to do whatever it takes.
You can tell Cardona's trying to psych himself up. Oh, trying to push himself through, but Grace is not going to back down.
No, she will not. She will not give an inch.
Jordynne Grace able to sidestep the missile drop kick. Spinebuster by the champ.
And remember, Matt Cardona is no small competitor. That is no small feat from Jordynne Grace, and she just slammed him like he was a feather.
About 250 pounds of Matt Cardona crashing into the canvas.
He talks about being always ready. I don't know, maybe he wasn't ready for this kind of a scenario. Maybe he thought he was.
Doubles over Jordynne Grace here, this digital media championship match, our first of the evening here on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. Grace trying to outpower Cardona right to the hamstring.
There you go, keep taking that leg, chop the tree down, take advantage where you can. Go after a joint, all classic professional wrestling. There she goes again, low drop kick to the knee.
Trying to take away the base of Matt Cardona. Very smart by Jordynne Grace.
You said it earlier, the one thing she gives up in this match is maybe a little bit of height, and she just equalized that.
Here comes the power and the athleticism of Jordynne Grace.
And now, could be that Vader bomb, hits it!
Got it, to retain the title, Cover, oh, and a kick out by Cardona.
See, there was that brief moment of time where the count didn't happen. That might have been just enough, just the minute Matt Cardona needed to kick out.
Now Jordynne Grace, the one who's got to maintain her composure here in this match. Believes in herself as a champion.
Ooh, these clubbing blows. And again, we know the strength of Jordynne Grace. We know those are not.
Oh, and a boot to the face of Grace.
And even now, this deep into the matchup, as Grace in a spot, normally this is exactly where Matt Cardona would go for that boot. She is in prime position, but he's hesitating. There!
For the reboot!
He got it!
Matt Cardona hit the reboot on Jordynne Grace, and a kick out by the champion!
I told you, Matt. You gotta throw everything you can at Jordynne Grace. This will be no easy feat. This is nothing like you faced before.
Now Cardona, he's got to be thinking, what do I have to do to end this match? What do I have to do to become a champion in this company? To the outside of the ring. Right in front of the Digital Media Championship at the ring announcer's table.
He gets his eyes quite literally on the prize, and maybe this will wake him up a little bit to what he has to do to win that very championship belt. But whoa, Matt, it's not yours yet though, buddy.
What is Cardona trying to do?
Look, he's got his eyes, like I told you, he's got his eyes on what he wants. He knows what he's going after.
What the hell?
And now, oh! What?
The official never saw it. He was getting the title out of the ring. The hell is wrong with you, Cardona? Oh no,